Guys, HalfClickup here. Welcome back to the channel. I'm really excited about this video. The folks at SuperClean, yes, the SuperClean, I know, right? They reached out to me and asked if I'd be interested in reviewing some of their products. And of course I'm like, I sure would. So they sent us out a care package with a few of their products for us to check out. I got the hat, I got the t-shirt. Let's do this. Now, knowing that we're a motorcycle channel, they did send a few select products just for our applications around here. Starting out with this all-wheel cleaner, which we are going to demonstrate on Trenda's wheels because they are filthy. We also have their all-purpose Tough Task Cleaner Degreaser. This is like their trademark product. Now, if you've never heard of SuperClean, you should know that this company has actually been around for 42 years. The original product, again, created 42 years ago. At full strength, SuperClean is the most powerful, tough task cleaner degreaser you can find. And when you dilute it with water for everyday messes, SuperClean is the most cost-effective cleaner you can find. And speaking of find, you can actually find this stuff at everywhere from Walmart to Amazon to Napa, AutoZone, O'Reilly's. You name it, you can find this stuff out there. So it's available all over the general marketplace here in the United States. Oh, and also, so this is the same full strength SuperClean degreaser found in the spray bottle, but this is an aerosol can. If you don't have to be quite as precise as like what we're gonna have to be on the wheels, for example, they do give you the option of a full-on aerosol spray. So this will come in handy in messier, large-scale applications. And by the way, their products are biodegradable. So you can see here in this informational pamphlet here that SuperClean is not an acidic product. It is actually on the far end of the alkaline scale. You see here it is 40 times stronger than the green product. You know that green product. It's referred to as simple. Yeah, you know the one. And generally speaking, SuperClean is 10 times stronger than the next leading brand. Now what you're looking at here is a dilution chart. It does have its uses for full strength, which is quite a few things here. But you see, you start wanting to cut it down a little bit when you get to some more sensitive things like various carpets and wood floors, fiberglass, and things like that. You really want to cut it down when you get to things like chrome. However, we're not going to be doing anything like that today. We do have a couple of different applications that we're going to use this stuff on, beginning with the wheels, and we have a couple of other things after that that we're going to tackle. So here we go. Now with all this stuff, you always want to apply it on cool surfaces out of direct sunlight. You never want to let this stuff just dry on its own. You want to apply it, let it sit and soak for a minute at most, and then just spray it off with cool water. So let's get after it. Just going to give it a nice, good spritz here. Definitely has a smell to it, almost as if you can smell that it's working. That'll take care of this side. Have our water ready to go and give her a spritz, man. Let's get the other side. Give her a good dousing, you know? Now it does say that if it doesn't come as clean as you expect on the first shot, that you should probably agitate it with a brush, just like anything else that you're cleaning, man. But either way, it's definitely breaking down that grime, and so if we need to, we'll wipe it off with a cloth afterwards. Let's take a nice close look, folks. Give it the finger check. Not too bad. That is actually pretty impressive, guys. Let's compare it. A little bit right there. Not too bad. Let's compare it to the rear though, which we haven't done yet. Here's a rear wheel, dry. There you go, guys. Now, we did not see that on that front wheel. So that gives you a good idea as to how nicely this product breaks down that grime, right? And that's without any wiping. Outstanding. However, I'm going to give it a good wipe so that we get the full effect. Get that smuts off of there. Well, let's see. Let's see. 2014 model bike, dude. These wheels have probably never been clean like this. And truth be told, if I had to guess, this is probably the cleanest they've been since the bike was made back in 2014. Alright, let's move on to the rear wheel. Now remember, guys, I haven't applied any sort of pre-soak or anything. This is a completely dry wheel per the instructions on the back of the bottle, and I'm just going to douse it. Alright, it's been about 30 seconds. Voila! Look at that. It's a literal night and day difference, you know what I mean? How about it? Remember what you saw a minute ago, right? Before we applied this stuff? Look at that. Look at that. Dude, this stuff is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, I'm genuinely impressed. I have some stuff that will remain unnamed that I had gotten from O'Reilly's a while back. And coincidentally, I was almost out of the stuff. And so it's exciting to have a new product to try. But guys, I mean, that is pretty impressive. Well, let me dry it off with a rag and we'll come back and look at the final product. Whew, man, look at it. Here's the finished product, guys. They're good and dry now. Look at that. Yes. Yes. I, for one, am a believer. Ten out of 10, man. 10 out of 10. All right, so next up, we're gonna go old school. We're gonna come back to old Evelyn, our other bike, 2009 Yamaha FZ6R. This is our Yoshimura exhaust. Yes, it does have a chrome finish. It's chrome aluminum. So we're gonna do a thick, albeit short-lived application. You'll see why. Let's get this thing off of here. Right, so when I wash this motorcycle, it's not like I take the exhaust off every time I wash it, right? So when you wash it, generally speaking, you can get the outside, but what faces inside is a different story. And the reason why there's such a defined line there is because the brush I use, that brush right there, the bristles reach at the correct angle just to that spot right there. And that's why that never gets clean. And what this stuff is a couple of years worth of chain lube and road grime that has collected on that chain lube. It's, you know, it's sticky. So this stuff is kind of this is kind of going to be a bear, I think. I think this is going to really test this stuff. We're going to use the spray bottle of the all-purpose degreaser, and I'm just going to douse it real well. I'm not going to let it sit for too long since it is chrome plated, and we'll spray it off and just see what a general application of this stuff does without any scrubbing. Alright, we're going to let that sit. I'm going to go ahead and hit it with high pressure and see what it does. Wow. Not too bad for without having any agitation whatsoever, right? Look at that. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pat it dry and give it another application and another spray and see what happens. So one thing that's kind of crazy that's worth noting, just in this product's defense. Now granted, you see it did quite a job so far, but this stuff is actually gritty to the touch, and I can't help but wonder if it's actually cooked onto the metal. It sure feels like it is. Like, it's not wipeable. You might even be able to hear that. Can you hear how gritty that sounds? Maybe several applications of letting it soak for brief periods of time will work. I don't know. I'll tell you what, we'll try one more brief soak and see if it makes a difference. Dude, it's working. It is working. Let's do it again. Just gonna kind of concentrate it right there now. I mean, I was unsure, but it is legit eating that stuff off of there. Check that out. There is very little left. Isn't that crazy? I am impressed. Look at that. Insane. There. It's gone. Dude, this stuff kind of blows me away. I ain't gonna lie. Super clean. Yowza. Well, as you can see, guys, springtime weather in Texas is just not cooperating. Yeah, so with that being said, the bottom is about to fall out, guys. So our last product test is gonna have to wait until next time. You guys just have to tune back in, where we use the aerosol spray on our 2005 Cummins turbo diesel. This truck just so happens to need a new valve cover gasket, and so it does have quite the greasy mess going on top of the engine, and I'm pretty confident that SuperClean aerosol spray is going to take care of that problem post haste. Look, that Yoshimura exhaust is the shiniest thing on this motorcycle now. How about that? Well guys, I for one am super impressed. I am a believer in SuperClean's cleaning products, man. These degreasers are off the chain. And as far as I'm concerned, and as long as they'll have me, I'm gonna go ahead and say that SuperClean is now the official cleaning and degreasing product of the HalfClickup Motovlogs channel. That's for sure. Well guys, tune in next time where we put the aerosol product to the test on our 2005 5.9 liter Dodge Cummins. And if you enjoy this content, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, guys. As always, this has been me, that's been you. It's HalfClickup. I'm out here, guys. Catch you on the next one. Peace. Goodbye.